which was another great. Tupac is still in 2022 on the top streamed artist. He's never, no artist, when we're talking about politics, right? We're talking about politics. That's what we were talking about, red and the blue. Right now, we in America, where our children are killing each other over two main colors, the red and the blue. There's one main color in between, the white man, red, white, and the blue. And today, even 2022, we still uphold those principles of the red, white, and blue. That's just the reality. So when I look at Tupac and I look at what he was standing for, his boldness to speak up, speak out against injustices. He was the one that, you know, paid homage out of any artist to his mother. That's where all of us come from, mothers. You know, to me, that is a supreme, before I can love God or before I can love and respect Jesus, anything beyond here, like so great, I would have to have and share that same equivalent of love for my mother. You understand? But a lot of us don't. And I think Tupac was able to now inspire certain things like that within me. To be able to now help us, those of us that were coming out of a situation of an epidemic where crack was intentionally put into our communities. It was intentionally put into our community. So now Tupac was the one that was working to steer us away from that. Real time. And I got to see that, brother. Even that man was like, he was what, 26 years old? 25 when he passed away. We know how young 25 is. Do you understand how much this man did? How many movies? About three movies. This man put out how many albums? And the man went to jail. And the man went to jail. And even after he passed, he had music, albums and stuff going. So when you're talking about the work ethic, this man had like, and to say that when you look at the two, okay? When you look at the two, now this is for me, how I'm seeing it. We see Tupac, black man. His mother was on drugs. We share same story, right? We share commonality. So for me, he would be my light, somebody that's helping lead me out of darkness. So when we talk about Jesus, right? And this ain't nothing toward nobody, but it say, let us reason together. It say, they that worship him in spirit and in truth, right? Right? So that means when you're going to approach that, you must ask those truthful questions that you might not want to ask. So when we type Jesus in, this is what we see, right? Every picture.
Oh, I can't wait to respond to you.
Every picture. Now that's every picture. Even since the first picture,
That was the first picture. That's what you get on the internet, but them ain't from the first
picture. Right. With
that's what you getting from America.
Those are some of the most first the Hebrew pictures, and what you see is the image now that's fixated.
Those are the images that
that's
America has.
Right, but that's what the fact is. There has been. Now, hold on, listen, because right now we don't have any group. Because one thing in the Bible, the most blasphemous thing, the most wrong thing to do is blaspheme. It's the Holy Spirit. Right, to talk and say something, add on to it, or take away from it. Right. Saying something that's not, just like if I took a picture of Jesus and rolled him and put him up smoking a blunt with smacking some girls on the butt, that'd be almost just as disingenuous as reading
you can blaspheme against Jesus. You can blaspheme against Jesus and you can be forgiven for it. That's, you know what I'm saying? Jesus even said that himself. So let me break it down to you about America and Jesus before you even go even further. Okay. First of all them pictures you ain't even got to look at them no more, because ain't none of them Jesus.
Which one is?
All them ain't none of them Jesus.
Which one is?
Ain't none of them. Let me give you a depiction of Christ. As a matter of fact, if you go back and look into the original, you can go to Europe. Matter of fact, you even got to go no further. They got a picture painted of Jesus and the disciples. You know what color they are? All of them. Jesus is not white, he's black. There's no doubt about that. Have you ever wondered why they call America the big Satan? It's because and by Tim staying overseas, he knows this to be true. Because all other countries, when they look at America, they know this is the one country they whitewash the Bible. they depicted the disciples as being white. Matter of fact, when Michelangelo painted the first portrait of the disciples of Jesus and the 12 disciples, he painted them all black. You know why? Because black was always referred to royalty. But it was one person that told him, no, paint them white. And the portrait that you see a lot of people hang up in their house of Jesus and the 12 disciples, the person that's Jesus is a homosexual, and the disciples that's sitting at the table are his family members.
Now, do you think that's relative? So
Ain't none of it relative.
So that's a false idol.
Because
It's a false idol, and there's a reason for that.
But you do have Sir Francis Bacon. Sir Francis Bacon, when you're talking about creating the Bible, the very word, because of course the heirloom Bible that I have, it 100% comes with that picture, that white Jesus, right? So it has the word, and like I told my mama, if I'm getting a sandwich, right, and the tag,
stuck on that.
Hold on, listen, because listen. I'm gonna tell you why you should be stuck on it. Because if you
I'm
go,
gonna tell you why you should.
Like, listen, if you go here, and you get this thing right here, and it has a price tag next to it, right? And you see it, and you say, damn, this is worth about $3. But on the price tag next to it, it has $3,000. You're gonna say, damn, this shit bogus. Now, if you can't trust that little sign right next to it, it's safe to say that you probably shouldn't or wouldn't be able to trust the contents that are associated with it. Right? Risk.